me by sign language she was going to speak on the title.
Absolutely, Mr Chair, and I'm really thank you very much, Mr Chair, for giving me an opportunity to talk about the title of the bill. There were a couple of things I wanted to go back over, particularly in relation to Tau Henre's response and the title and the change in the title where the word workers has been removed. And I would make the point, Mr Chair, actually, that was the original title that the member himself put forward. So to come back and argue that it was removed because we didn't understand the Employment Relations Act, I thought was a bit ridiculous, really. But I wanted to, if we had the word workers remaining in there, one of the things I think, Mr Chair, that would have been really interesting is that that would have included a whole group of workers that are now excluded as employees. And Mr Chair, just so you're not confused, what I'm referring to is the recommendation from the Select Commission that workers be removed because there's no reference in the Employment Relations Act to that. But actually there's a whole group of workers that have now been excluded from the definition of employee under the Employment Relations Act, who, if the word workers had remained in the title of this bill, would be covered by it. Now, guess who I'm talking about, Mr Chair? Who am I talking about? I am talking about any person engaged in film production work as an actor, voice-over actor, stand-in, body double, stunt performer, extra, singer, musician, dancer or entertainment, or person engaged in film production work. That is a whole group of workers or employees or people that had the right under the Employment Relations Act until the National Party decided that they should not have the right to go to court to have the court determine that they could be employees under this Act, and they were in fact workers. They were in fact workers, and because they're called workers, because they're workers and they're outside of the Employment Relations Act, actually they have no rights. No rights at all. So it's quite perverse in a way, though, when you think about it, because this secret ballot for strikes bill for workers, as it was, actually applies to employees. And that's the point that the Select Committee made, because the Employment Relations Act only applies to people in the employee-employer relationship. And so it is an interesting question, I think, if those workers who in the film industry and the video production industry who've now been excluded from rights as employees, well, I don't think they have the right to strike, but there is an argument around that says that the Trade Union Act of 1911 still applies, and the Trade Union Act of 1911 actually applies to workers, and they have the right to form a union, and they have the right to strike, and it cuts across the Companies Act and the Commerce Act and other things. It says that they're not allowed to collaborate because they're committing some kind of conspiracy. So, I think it's a very, very interesting title, Mr Chair, and I'm, still very interested. While the member and the Chair said the word workers came out because it doesn't apply, I do note that he put the word workers in the title in the first place, and I've yet to hear from him why he did that and what he had in his mind. Did he have in his mind that actually a secret ballot for strike should apply to all workers, not just employees, because there is a huge difference under law? And was he inferring by doing that, Mr Chair, that workers who are outside the employment relationship under the Employment Relations Act should have the right to strike? Was he inferring that? Is that what he had in mind when he included the word workers in the title? So, I'd be interested in his response to that, because we have asked the question about that, and I think it's a very interesting topic, and one actually that I think deserves a lot more exploring. If not tonight, then we want to have other opportunities to talk about this, because the fact is that we have now an Employment Relations Act that applies to employees only, and many, many workers are now outside of that relationship, and they have absolutely no rights at all. So something I'm quite passionate about, actually. I'm sure, except what National did by taking employees out of the Employment Relations Act who work in the film and video industry was make them into workers, and Tau Henre's bill as it was originally entitled, would have included workers. So I think it's a very interesting question, and I'd really still like to hear from the member and the chair about why he put the word workers in the original title, whether he agrees with the change that the Select Committee has made. He is right in saying that the word workers doesn't appear in the Employment Relations Act.
Mr. Chair.
Louise Upson.
Mr. Chair. I move that the question be now put.
The question is that the question be now put. Those of that opinion will say aye. Contrary, no. Ayes have it. Party vote. The clerk will conduct a party vote.
New Zealand National.
57 votes in favour.
New Zealand Labour.
42 votes opposed.
Green Party.
8 votes opposed.
ACT New Zealand.
5 votes in favour.
Māori Party.
Toko toru e whakaheana.
Progressive.
1 vote opposed.
United Future.
1 vote in favour.
Mana.
1 opposed.
Honourable Chris Carter.
1 opposed.
Any other votes?
Ayes are 63, noes are 56. The question will now be put. And the question is that Clause 1 stand part. Those of that opinion will say aye. Contrary, no.
Thank you.
Ayes have it. Party vote. The clerk will conduct a party vote.
New Zealand National.
57 votes in favour.
New Zealand Labour.
42 votes opposed.
Green Party.
8 votes opposed.
ACT New Zealand.
5 in favour.
Māori Party.
Toko toru e whakaheana.
Progressive.
1 vote opposed.
United Future.
1 vote in favour.
Mana.
1 opposed.
Honourable Chris Carter.
1 opposed.
Any other votes?
Ayes are 63, noes are 56. Clause 1 will stand part. The question is now that Clause 2 stand part. Clause 2 is on the commencement, a reasonably precise and tight debate. Keith Locke, are you seeking the call?
I am seeking the call.
Keith Locke.
Thank you.